Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to our little prison architect redo, rebuild attempt at recovering things. And I say that, and I'm also just thinking to myself, no. I was going to say, did I actually forget here for a minute, actually reconnect everything? Or had I actually saved after the last episode? But I totally did. And everything is totally fine. Okay, so they're sniffing. They're suspecting something's going on over there. I'm pretty sure dogs are okay. And aside from the dogs, I think our prisoners are okay. You know what? I should actually load in some more stuff. But I'm also going to have to fiddle around with making sure that our power grids are not being, like, overstuffed. Because that's just going to lead to all kinds of horrible problems. Like, for instance, we've got all these here, but they're not actually connected to anything as of yet. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got 8 of those. That's good. You know what? I think I am going to actually, like, just right now start the whole, like, trying to shrink these rooms a little bit. I'm gonna mess with the power a lot, but I want this to be okay. Need at least 3 of these. I'm gonna need a bigger security room eventually, actually. This is not gonna be enough. I can already tell this is not gonna be enough the way I've got it set up right now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start, come on, hurry up. Uninstall that, Mr. Workerman. Also terrified now that bad stuff's gonna happen over here. But then again, maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. And, you know, things will be fine. Probably, maybe. They might be fine. Alright, so I just need to move this, and then this goes down 1. And everything ultimately... Wow, you guys sure got quick on that. Oh, I actually did set this to dismantle, right? Okay, good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this all walled in. Just need to put our serving table back in here. And our drinking machine over, I don't know, here. And everything's perfect. We need more janitors. We do not have nearly enough janitors, apparently. I figured 6 would do. Let's have, like, 12. And maybe 6 gardeners. 4 gardeners are also definitely needed. I can't even figure out where I am anymore. Job. Alright, so we've got that going, which should let us get some nice, I feel like I'm an idiot. I literally... No, this is lined up perfectly now. Okay, good. Wall is where it's supposed to be. This is going to be a much bigger deal. So we're going to have to do something about that. Oh, look at... Oh, God! That's where the door is. Oh, I've got this all set up so that all the entrances... Oh, that's awful. Oh, God. The doors are facing the wall. Then again, there's not really any good visual indicators on which is which, so I'm gonna blame the game for that one. Personally. Easier to blame the game than to blame myself. But, you know, it is, like, totally me being just a monster. And I am then going to proceed to be even more of a monster by just stuffing even more dogs in there like that, apparently. Alright, so we've got these dudes right here. So first thing, we're going to dismantle this, and we got to dismantle all of these. I want to try to set it up so that these fit back in, which is going to result in things looking really weird and awkward for a while. Actually, cancel that. The light or the locker that we're clicking on? We're on... Okay, good. A lot of drugs are getting taken out of this prison, which is probably a good thing. Alright, so we got that working here. And now we just need some walls to go back in here, like so. Get that table in here, like so. And then we just stick the 5 guard lockers back in here, like so. And sure, we'll squeeze them, like, right in here. Why not? I mean, it's not like the guards need lots of space, probably. I mean, it's actually kind of terrible. This whole prison design is kind of wobbly and wonky. Not that great. There are a lot of drugs in this prison. I am not liking that. Who is smuggling all these drugs into my prison, and how dare they dare smuggle these drugs into my prison? Like, of all the things you could do, why are you smuggling these drugs? Also, oh, look at that. You're borrowing some books. Oh, look at that guy. He's sitting there enjoying some books. And you know what else we should be doing? Investigating if we can get any potential CIs, like this dude right here, whoever he happens to be. I was going to say or she, but, you know, we only have single gender prisons here. We don't do the whole mixed gender thing. That would make for an interesting, a very interesting challenge, though, wouldn't it? Like having a male wing and a female wing. I can understand for, like, very obvious reasons why that's not a thing that exists, but would be an interesting thing if it did exist, just for, like, the challenge it would represent. But, at the same time, I guess we don't really need that right now. Oh god, what's happening? One of the spiritual leaders we bring in for our religious programs has been riling up the inmates with all kinds of hateful speech. Goddamn religious nutjobs. They've been fired, but the prisoners will take some time to cool down. Okay. That's an event where I don't actually have to do anything. Oh yeah, also, we were getting ready to go ahead and set up our murder, death, kill room area place. So let's get all excited about that, and we'll forget about, like, managing the rest of the prison. Also, there is a wall missing here. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so we'll forget about that. We have death row to plan. That's going to be exciting. We're going to be able to barbecue some human beings, and that's always fun. Definitely not morbid. Alright, so we got that going for us. We want to mark this as a room. I couldn't do dormitories, could I? Probably not. I mean, maybe I could. I've never tried doing death row dormitories. Something that could theoretically work out, but I don't know if it would. And I'm not going to try it out just yet. Alright, so this should be pretty straightforward, pretty simple, pretty easy to set up. Alright, so we got our inmates. They get a semi-private shower suite area. I mean, they're gonna be dead anyway, like when they arrive here after a reasonably short amount of time. So might as well let them have a nice fancy room, right? Makes some level of sense. I could even give them windows to the outside. But I'm not, because I'm not that generous. Not that generous at all. Not even a little bit. But I suppose we could be, if we really wanted to. But I don't, so I'm not. You know what? Hold on, cancel everything. Also, get rid of that flooring. But first, demolish this wall, because I need to have it symmetrical. We can't have it not symmetrical. That's just not good when you like this and then not that. And you know what? We'll give you some wooden floors. The rest of your cell can be wooden. I don't know. Am I being too kind to people who are being executed for their, like, heinous crimes against humanity and general society? Probably. I mean, what do these animals deserve good, humane treatment for? Probably, maybe, is what I might be saying. And apparently is what I am actually saying at this very moment. But I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna kill someone, I guess you might as well do it humanely, and you might as well give them a little bit of comfort, you know, before their final days, I suppose. And I want to give them TVs. Nah, TVs are probably too much. Too nice. Though the existence of this, like these luxury death row cells is going to raise, like, the expected average of the prison up, is in turn, no doubt, going to make everyone else cranky that they don't get awesome cells for their good behavior. Which actually reminds me, we probably want to do something about that so that well-behaved prisoners get, like, better stuff. Better rooms. All right, what else can we add to this? Office desk, shower head, TV, radio, bookshelf. Right, some bookshelves. I mean, on the other hand, we do want to make sure these guys have like a little bit of everything because they're not going to be leaving their cells until their execution date. That sound, there was like some kind of weird hollowing. Maybe I don't want to know. What I do want to know, though, is if this whole crazy thing is going to work. I mean, I know that the electric chair also uses a fairly hefty amount of power. We do want to keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm just going to set it up like this. Kind of a lazy... Actually, no, I don't up the lazy way. I want to set it up the proper way. Thus ensuring that... I mean, I've never had a problem with death row inmates trying to escape. Not that I can tell. They usually get executed before they have the chance to escape anyway, but better to be safe than sorry, one should think. Also, I'm going to go ahead and that. And if we go back under deployment, then this whole section is going to be death row. This is max sec only. Corridor here is staff only. That can be staff only, and that can be staff only for no particular reason other than to discourage anyone from trying to get there. Oh, and this can also be staff only. Okay, so death row only in here, staff row over there. My color blindness is making it kind of hard to tell the difference between the two grays, but I can actually tell that they're grays. And that's just a no access zone, apparently. Nothing too exciting there. And right. Where is the nearest Hedemabob? That's the nearest Hedemabob right there. So, also, like, genius word descriptions there, Gaslight. Greatest words of all time. Truly, master of our age. Anyway, then here's my whole, oh, I'm not going to be lazy, and then I just run the hot water pipes in a very lazy fashion, indeed. I can get away with it. I mean, what are they going to do? Complain? Probably. They could. I'm not saying it's not their right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to lock this open as I can, and again, because I don't exactly expect death row people to have too much difficulty here. And now we just need to build up the executorium, I like to call it, for some reason. Alright. Here's the Hall of Execution, right here, as we... Actually, you know what? It occurs to me, if I put some doors here, then I could make this a dormitory for our protective custody people. That doesn't really make a lot of sense either, does it? So, I'm probably not going to do that. So what am I going to do with this open space? I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the door right here. Just be a regular door, and then the death chamber thing will go right there. Alright, there we go. And then we'll just get rid of this plan right here, and that plan right there. And all we need now is the electric chair. So we don't get to do lethal injection, apparently, here. Oh, I can't rotate the chair. Dang it. Yeah, I can't. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Alright. We'll put some comfortable... No. We'll have chairs. I feel it'd be a bit tasteless if we had, like, you know, comfy couches. Because, like, we're here to watch a man die. We're not here to, you know, like, we're not hosting the Super Bowl or anything. Or playoffs or... Oh, God, someone's dead. I bet it was a snitch. Oh. Someone had, some kind of assault rifle. Okay, who's dead? It's somewhere in the mid-sec wing. So, okay, I'm seeing the blood. Please don't be a dog. Please don't be a dog. Please don't be... Okay, let's check it out. Let's see who the disgusting monster is. Thank God it's not a dog. I don't see the dead bodies, though. That scares me. I really need to get these cameras up and running. We will, eventually. It'll be done. It'll be good. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Notebook page. Contraband probabilities. Interesting. Man, I feel like they must have updated that at some point so that the odds of, like, these things spawning went... Oh, It was a dead dog. If I knew who did it, I would totally rip their testicles off and shove it down their throat. I mean, that's just... It's a dog. Have some respect for the animals, man. Humans, screw them. But the dogs deserve a bit more respect. Probably. Alright, so... Now we've got to dismantle all of this, so let's go ahead and just shut the power off. And dismantle... Wait, there is a dismantle object button. Bloop, bloop. Dismantling them? I think so. Here's like he's dismantling them. Actually, wait, cancel that. Cancel that. Bloop those, though. Those need to go as well. Are being dismantled. They're not. Not dismantling things. Gotta manually click on them instead for some reason. Okay, so that's all in progress. This is also not in progress. That was kind of weird. And, alright. So this shouldn't take too long. I mean, it's sleep time, so this is a good time to be taking care of these kinds of problems. That's just a simple matter of moving it up one square and we're fine. Hopefully. I'm hopeful that it's going to be fine. This is actually... No, it's not being dismantled. Come on. Dismantle the thing. And this. And this. And this. Alright. Okay, let's get back to work. There's a lot of drugs being found as well, I'm noticing, at this particular point in time, which is kind of less than... But, you know, life goes on. As it always does. We'll somehow find a way to make this all work out. But for now... Alright, good. That takes care of that. This stuff's all getting wired in. Excellent. Oh, hold on there. Okay, we just need this one to get put back in place and it's all good. Alright, and look at that. Okay, good. That's perfect. So now we could, at our discretion, start wiring things in. But first of all, let's work on these cameras. So how do I want to set these up? Each one of these can handle 8 cameras. So this one on the end, I'm going to check all the mid-tier stuff. Everything in the mid-sec wing. 1, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And soon to be 5. I mean, we could hook up more. Okay, so that's 5. Alright, good. So that takes care of that. And then we go into the next one. I mean, now we're going to want to pay a lot of attention to this because apparently these cameras, they kind of light it up as if you see things, or as if you should have vision, but apparently they don't actually provide vision. So I want to keep an eye and see if that's true. I mean, I have no reason to believe someone would lie in the comments. I'm just saying that I want to verify this with our own eyeballs, just to be safe and so that I can be sure that I'm passing only 100% true information on. Just to be safe and whatnot. Right, and one more. And we're gonna have our new inmates coming in. That's good. We're gonna have some friends to visit and possibly abuse. One does, naturally, with one's friends, apparently. Have any friends? That's not actually true, but... sounded like a funny thing to say, but when I actually say it... Why? I gave you everything, and this is how you decide to repay me? Dick. Oh well. Life is what it is. Oh, you know what? I wasn't paying attention to the search results. All right, we are making a profit now, so that's good. That's a plus, first of all. Now we just need to make sure that pluses keep on plussing. Yeah, this stuff is wired up, right? Yeah, this is set so that someone is manually controlling this door. All right. You know what? I should actually set it up so that we have pressure pads to access these doors on the outside. Oh dear. Are these morons starting a fight again? They might be. All right, let's see the fresh meat here. All right, Paul Bolton. not an exciting name. You're a very boring man, Mr. Bolton. Scott Cadwell. Benjamin Williams. Andrew Smoke Smith, arrested for drag racing camels under the influence. When asked for a comment, he said, "I blame computer games and the drugs, they definitely play a big part." Latest in a long list of driving offenses. Got Paul Sandy, Matt Pratt, Alex Moon, Scott Cadwell again, Ian McAvoy. Not too many exciting people here today, it would seem in this case anyway. But I gotta keep an eye out, because I was told, I updated the list of name in-game prisoners, so there's a couple of names I should be keeping my eyeballs open for. Richard Lovegrove. McAvoy again. Abel. Abel's always a good man. Brad again. You got Scott King. Not related to Stephen King, probably. I mean, Scott. Who calls their kid Scott, right? There's a never Scott. I guess a lot of people call their kid Scott, actually. Poor children. Anyway, moving on. I mean, overall, looks like we had a pretty reasonable setup here. Oh, look at that. We've got a classroom. Let's sit in. Let's sit in. So, teacher. Teach stuff, huh? What can you teach me? Well, I'm just gonna kind of like push you around. You mind? Mind if I just, yeah, push you right up against the wall? I am a bad warden, apparently. Harassing my staff. That's definitely a good way. I'll harass you too. We're an equal opportunity harassing warden, apparently. I'll even look, we'll even harass the prisoners. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a ghost. That's what's really going on, isn't it? I am. Also, I just noticed, how massive are these guards? This guy's like 8 feet tall. How are any of these prisoners beating them? Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, they're trying to escape. Why do they keep doing this? I think what's happening is because this is access only, their AI, I mean, this is just me theorizing here. Maybe they think they genuinely can escape, but maybe there's like some weird thing here where because it's access only, if they're in here for longer than X seconds, it acts like they're like trying to escape, even though that's not really their intention. I'm not really sure. I don't really understand it that much, to be honest, myself. But, you know, there'll be time to figure this out. Also, oh my god, this place is filthy. Gotta do something about that. And best way to handle that is to just, you know, white tiles cover all sins. Probably, so we'll just do that. But I am happy to say that so far we have had the fewest deaths in this prison out of every prison we've ever owned and run. Oh no, it must have been someone genuinely trying to escape, since that guy wasn't trying to escape. I mean, do they honestly think they can get out if they go through here? Like, I'm starting to wonder if this is what they were trying to do. Were they trying to break in here to get contraband? Were they trying to, like, go through here? Like, what exactly was going through their minds? And why are you pathing through this, you morons? Okay, I'm gonna lock it shut. Actually, now that I think about it, why do I even have this path here? People coming into the prison to visit can go in through here. You know what? I'm just gonna lock this shut and see what that does. If anything. If it has any effect whatsoever, which it might not. And as I look over at the timer, I see it's time to go. Why are you just standing here, man? You're leaving the door open. You're letting the air out. Into the other air. Awful, probably. Also, oh, look at all this. Disgusting. This prison is disgusting. You, gardener. Get all this, like, algae off my lawn. Yes. Can't be having this. I want to have, like, a world-class 5-star prison. And right now, it's, like, some garbage inn. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we've spent enough time with that. So let's wrap things up for real this time. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a good time. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. That's definitely what I meant to say. And I will see you all in the next video.